What's up, guys? Welcome back.
To another episode that is crazy.
Another episode that is crazy. Today we're going to show you guys what some of you guys have been asking in the comments below. You guys been wanting us to do a little game room tour, so that's what we're doing today. I know we haven't been uploading videos in a few weeks, and that's because we've been really busy, right, buddy? We added another member to our family.
His name is Luke.
His name is Luke. Little baby. He was born a few weeks ago. So I'm sorry, but the game hunting videos are coming. So for now, enjoy the game room tour.
You can probably watch the one we promised for games, right?
Yep. I'll see you later.
So
Keep on game prepping.
keep on game prepping. Yes, sir.
Alright, guys. Let's start with this game room tour. We're going to start at the front door or at the entrance to the room. That rug, not gaming related, but I kept it. It's pretty cool. Seems to be handmade. So I kept it. We're going to start with the original Xbox and the Xbox 360 section right there. Most of the games are probably going to, well, not most of the games, but most of the 360 games we're going to be selling because we don't really play them that much. I'll be probably keeping a few handful of games, just the ones that we played the most. Skylanders, some Disney Infinity stuff, some Mickey Mouse or Disney memorabilia there. A Mad Catz 2 controller for the Xbox and PlayStation 2 and GameCube. I had that growing up, so I kept it. Well, not kept it. I bought it again off a local video game store here for 40 bucks. After I bought it, I found two more at the Family Thrift Center where I go. I paid $9 a piece, so those are the ones that we used, and I just kept that one up in the top. Next, it's our small N64 games, or a small N64 collection. Nothing great, just a few games that we like to play, just kind of showcasing them there. The SNES collection that we have there, most of them I bought off a mechanic at our shop, a very good friend of mine. I paid $40 for 48 games and a Super Nintendo system, and that's most of the SNES collection that I have. And that lot was included Super Mario RPG, Zelda: A Link to the Past, I think a couple of Final Fantasy games, Soul Blazer, the Donkey Kong trilogy. So it was a good little lot for $40. And I told him that it was worth a little bit more, but he said that 40 bucks was fine. He wasn't gonna play him, and he wanted the games to go to a good home. So I said, why not? Our very, very, very small NES collection, right there. I have a few more in another section of the room, which I'm gonna show you guys later on. For Sega Genesis games. One loose Alicia the Dragoon cartridge. I'm still playing that one, so that's why I didn't sell that one. I sold a majority of them. I sold about 28 games, including Castlevania Bloodlines for the Sega Genesis, and I'll probably get rid of those too as soon as I get tired of them. Next, it's some Transformers that we picked up at the flea market. Game Kid and I. Is Steel Battalion for the original Xbox. I bought that off of eBay and I paid $260 for it. And I wanted, and the reason I paid that much is because I actually wanted to play it a lot, and I wanted to have the box, and it was gonna be super difficult to get the box here locally or just yard selling, so I just bought it. Next, it's gonna be my little corner of the room where I just pretty much put everything and anything that I liked when I was a kid, including my Super Nintendo right there, Super Metroid, Super Mario RPG, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mega Man X2, which I bought in the yard sale, not yard sale, flea market. Some of the games that I grew up with, the N64, as well as the GameCube right there. That's the GameCube I paid $24 for, and it had the Game Boy player disc and a bunch of Game Boy Advance games. And you can find that video somewhere on all the videos that I've made. Can't remember. If I can't remember, I'll put a link in the description below. Also, my favorite games when I was growing up, Pokemon Gale of Darkness, Super Smash Bros, Mario Kart, and Pokemon Coliseum. There's actually a pretty funny story about that Gale of Darkness, which I'll probably tell you later on or in another video. The little section where the mug is at, that's a bunch of gifts that I've gotten throughout my collecting years from my sister. My sister gave me that mug. That Funko Pop my brother gave me, my younger brother, my younger sister. That Vote for Pedro little statue, which is, or figurine, which is sideways, my brother gave me. Some more Transformers, a few guides, and Game Informer from GameStop. BB-8, that belongs to my son, Game Kid. My jar of loose coins, which I use for games. Some more G.I. Joe stuff that I actually found at a GameStop, pawn shop. The Wii system with some games that I played when I was younger. Bunch of shovelware for the Wii. My Wii U box right there. My GameCube collection. A bunch of good titles in there. Bunch of doubles, as you can see. Need to get rid of those. And right now, guys, I'm just doing like a little walkthrough of the game room. Later on, I'll probably just do a grab a collection. For example, the GameCube, since that's my favorite system. I'll probably do that first, and I'll show you guys all the games that I have for it. And then I'll probably grab the Xbox games and so on and so on. My Wii collection, Wii U, Nintendo Switch, which I made a video of a bunch of games that I picked up here locally through Let Go. And 3DS, DS games. This is our little gaming area. That's all the systems that we play on this TV. It's a 55-inch TV. It's not super big, but it's alright. The power set box, nothing's in it. Some Star Wars stuff. Moving along, it's our PlayStation section. As you can see, the PlayStation 1 games at the very top. PlayStation 2. A few titles there that are pretty good as well. Like I said, I'll probably do a, or more than likely do a collection video where I'll show you guys all of the PlayStation 2 games that I have. PlayStation 3. There you go. PlayStation 4. That's my son's system. I really don't play the PlayStation 4. He plays it a lot. I don't. PSP games. In that little silver case, I have a bunch of PSP loose games. And this is where we play our retro systems. I think that's called a Retro Trio. Can't remember. That's where I play my Genesis games and Super Nintendo games and Nintendo games, NES games. My N64, the one that I use, the GameCube that I use, my DVD dash VHS player. That little box right there is where I keep all my Dreamcast games. I don't have many. Right there, we have a few more NES games. Those are the ones that we play, or that I play often. My son doesn't really play that one either. But trying to get him into the habit of playing more retro video games. Bunch of the boxes for the G.I. Joe toys. A little shrine, I guess, for Nintendo. And it has anything and everything in there that I have that I want to put in there. Boxed N64, boxed Wii for the red Wii. A bunch of my handheld systems, 2DS, 3DS, including the NES Classic and the SNES Classic. The box for the Switch, Game Boy, PSP, my Lunar game. I only have that one. And Clock Tower right there. Next, it's going to be this little section where I have Xbox and Genesis stuff. More Star Wars stuff at the top. Down towards the bottom, really nothing much. Inside those little drawers there, I have some loose games, big wallets of loose games. Next is gonna be at the very corner right there is gonna be my Star Wars shrine. Some in those drawers are there. I have some controllers, extra controllers, and last but not least, the art and the cards that my son gave me. And you see Spider-Man. I put him upside down because he is actually just hanging from a spider web there.
That's cool.
Alright. And that poster that I got off Toys R Us before they closed. And we are back at the entrance to the room. Alright guys, I really hope that you guys liked it and you guys enjoyed it. Let me know. Hi.
I was always here.
He has been always here. Alright guys, once again, our little game room. I hope you guys liked it. Bye.
Bye. And keep on game prepping.